Let's see. Let's see. Hopefully, station. I just got home. Was hitting BP with Charlie. Plays this weekend. So I just told him we get him ready. And Temple. We were supposed to play in College Station, but it's supposed to rain. I don't know where it's at. If it was up to Trey, it'd rain every day. The worst weatherman I know. Trey Roberts. Keep your day down. Well, I sent Stacy Carr invite. Hopefully she sees it. She's at work. She's going to play ball in Georgia. Dalton, I think. That TS Matt Barnes thing. Joe Carter asked me to play, and I wish I'd have gone, but we were supposed to play. But I will be in North Carolina next week, right? Yeah, I leave Wednesday. Me, Bubba, and Trey and go visit Adam and his crew, fat guy and the crew. So, um, let's see. Hopefully, she can come on. I know she's had issues before, but she said she worked it out. So, uh, still trying to get my stuff together. So I guess I'll talk about what we've been swinging this week. Till then. Oh, I'm already breaking shit. It's pretty cracked. It's not cracked, but this bat's still fucking. This bat's still testing like 160. I just it's between 160 and 165, and this thing's got over 600 swings on it. When I first started swinging, wasn't was it wasn't like it took some swings, and I liked that. It took a little bit to warm up. Bubba loved it. I loved it. Trey loved it. Charlie hit it really good. I mean, his bat was really good. We got a 20. We got this in a 27 with a 3/4 ounce end load because you can load these bats any way you want. Uh, you can go to Juno. I don't have a code through Juno, but this bat is worth getting. I like the small handle and the not. Obviously, I hold the bat like this, so it's a little more. And then get a little whip to it, and this barrel just. I think if I'd have got the whole ounce end load, I'd probably even like it even more. But this 3/4 was pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. It only comes in 27s. So that's the highest they go. They need to make men's bat until Mr. Juno himself to make it a 28, and I his bat was really good. We're gonna start new bats next week, so I'm kind of maybe she maybe I got her. All right, Stacy. Hopefully I can get hold on. I'm gonna send it right. You gotta just click it, Stacy. You can be better. I can do all the talking about bats. If I get Mrs. Carr on here, I'm excited about this one. Gino, where you at? Oh, the guest decline. Stacy, you got to hit. Yeah. All right. Well, until she comes on, we hopefully it's real windy today. The rain's supposed to come in. Gino, I'm waiting for you. Tight invite. No, let's talk about the Juno. So, if you do want to get one of these, go to Juno Athletics and use Matt Valencia's tight uh, code MV15. I call my little nephew. He's playing for Juno this year. If you don't know him, look him up. Lefty with the smooth swing, watches my videos so he can learn how to hit the ball better. Just kidding, Matt. Appreciate you. I like this so much I had to get the YouTube version of it. So the other bat we were swinging this week, or we've been swinging, is Matt Humbleston's bat. Matt's a great dude, man. If you ever get to meet him, he's a great guy. I've met him a few times. We've talked a little shop. This bat's still going. 170, and it's got 500 something swings on it. What's up, Stan? How you doing, brother? Uh, Hopefully Stacy can come back on. She declined. I'm just waiting for her to send it again. Um, El Capitan, 27 half ounce inload. Uh, Soft barrel, but it didn't. It didn't. It didn't affect somebody like me or Bubba swinging. Uh, it was actually pretty good. I'll do every bat we've swung has been pretty good. But hold on, let's see if I can get her to come on. Come on, Stacy. Cross your fingers. Chino. Chino doesn't love me no more. He gets in the Hall of Fame and he forgets everybody. He don't come here with us no more. He's too big time. Let's see. Support your military, guys. Probably care. Matt, Matt Barker. Mike Barker. All right, Stacy. You got to come, though. It's got to be on you. You're off next week? Well, you want to go to North Carolina with us? Oh my God, Stacy, you keep declining it. Well, she tried working on it and she said she had it. We'll see what happens. We'll give it. Hopefully, she can get back on it. We might hit Monday or Tuesday if it don't rain, Chino. You coming? Hopefully. Anyways, let me get back to this till she sends me another. She goes back through. I was talking about the. So we have, man, we have 540 swings on this, and it's testing 170. So more like 550 because Bubba took 10 more at the end. So 550. Well, I did a test. No, it didn't give me the option. Decline. Don't decline it. Just let me see. Your audience is set to custom, so only the person you. Oh, yeah. I only have you on Tuesday. Tuesday, Chino. Okay. If it don't rain, we'll hit Tuesday. Even if it's just you and I. You got to learn how to pitch though. Chino can pitch BB. He just don't like doing it. He's Hall of Famer. He don't have to do nothing. He just shows up and signs autographs. Right, Chino? I do want to show you this bet before we start. It's 22 AD. Look at this thing's all cracked up. It's still testing 165, and Charlie hit 4 balls in a row. I'm not kidding, on the second field, which is over 380 at the minimum. I mean, granted, they're hardcore balls, but still, with the cracked bat on this side, look, the big old crack there, big old crack on this side. This thing's. I like it. It's just I like the. It's just the flex here for me. Like I got such a baseball swing that I catch the ball and the barrel lags for me, and I need it to be. I think that's why I'm liking One Piece's way. Yes, I saw you sign the autographs. They were like, oh, they had the tent set out at league night for Chino so he doesn't get wet. That's how good Chino. That's what they do. Hopefully, Stacy can get on. I sent it again, but I didn't. Did something go away? So, Chino, tell me I'm lying. So, anyways, uh, both. Oh, let me talk about that one again. The 22 AD. That one had 500 and no 460 before, and it's still testing 165, which is crazy. Yeah, just rotate your phone to the side. You're probably looking sideways, Stacy. See what it does. Yeah, keep your phone sideways. What's up, Di? How you doing, brother? Try to bring Stacy on. Hopefully it works this time. What's up, Mark? Long time no talk. Need some of that monkey bread. Oh, you decline again, Stacey. You know. Well, anyways, I'll wait for her to come. She'll come. She'll get it here eventually. Um, we have four, and it cracked probably about 380 swings. So I mean, that's pretty good for us swinging it, and we still got another almost 100 swings out of it, and still, you could tell it's compressing. But like somebody like Trey that squares everything up. What's up, Dooney? And he squares everything up. It's not gonna work for. But somebody that can cut the ball could still hit this ball. And that's what Charlie did. So him and Bill hit the ball really good with that. This one, uh, like I like DDTs a lot. Like I still swing Dave's bat, like his OG or his first one, I guess I don't know. I mean, there's so many of them now. But when we got this, I was kind of worried that it was gonna flex because this kind of reminds me the scared bat, the first one, but this one doesn't flex like that, and I don't know why. But we had over 500 swings on this thing. It's still testing 175 still. And this ball, I mean, me, Bubba, Trey, and me, Bubba, and Charlie swung this one really good, and I liked it. I mean, you can't go honestly, you can't go wrong with any of these bats, but this I like the stiff handle on this one. What's up, Luke? How you doing, brother? Uh, Trying to bring Stacy Carr on here, but she don't want to join me today. No, I'm just kidding. She's had issues with her phone. That's what happens when you have an Android, Stacy. Should get iPhone. Be a be a winner like me. But this one hot mama, 27. We had a 27.5. Obviously, the number's a little different. I mean, it's 17.889. You could tell it has a little ass to it. Like you could see it. You could feel the inload on it, but it's not. I don't think these numbers. Dave always said that the numbers on the DDT are kind of fishy because you got weight here. So it's helping. So basically, what it does is the weight transfers as you're hitting the ball, as you're coming through the zone, the weight's transferring through, and you hit. I think that's the reason why I hit him so well because it helps me stay back. Because my baseball swing, like um, kind of reminds me of like swinging an axe bat. I don't know anybody swing those axe bats, but yeah. So and then we started swinging this, which Trey and Bill liked a lot, but they have a little slower bat speed than we do, and they don't flex this, and I seem to flex it a lot. Like if I try to pull anything on the inside, I feel like this is the barrel's back here, and bats here, the handles here, and the barrel's still kind of, and I feel it. Like if I double hit a ball or something. I mean, it is a good one. I like the one pieces better, so but this barrel's phenomenal. All their Suncoast barrels are phenomenal. Arturo Ramos and Toby Lith, Lith, Lithka. I think he plays with he was out there challenge cup. I didn't get to meet him, but he played with somebody in 40s. Trying to figure out what that is. That's probably Trey not hitting the ball right. Probably hitting it right here. Charlie, tell Trey why he can't hit the ball right, why he breaks so many bats. T Rex. Charlie calls him T Rex. Um, I guess I was kind of hoping Stacy could get on. I was gonna run a test run with her yesterday. I guess I should have tried just to see. And because Matt Barnes does that. He runs a test run to make sure everything goes right before he goes live with him. Like he did that with me just to make sure he can get on, and I didn't do that. She was at work, and then we were kind of waiting because she's gonna go play, so she got off work, and that's why I'm on a little earlier than I normally am. Um, I would have talked about the bats a little longer about this. She's coming on. Um, I guess we take questions if you have anything. Bats that we have. I will show you. I can show you what we are going to be swinging. Do I have any here? Oh, they're all. Give me a sec. Let me just grab. These are We're getting something today. Everybody knows what bat this is. This is the best bat ever made. Should always have. Anybody has this will bat 1,000. You, the league last night, one of the guys on the other team was swinging this bat and he hit a line drive at our pitcher, and he blamed it on me. He said it was my bat. I said nope. It just makes you hit 1,000. That's all. So, Stacy trying to Jordan again. Before I show you the bats, we have one supposed to be here today. The Anarchy One Love. Oh, let me see. All right, Stacy. Let's see. Come on, cross your fingers. Let's play. What am I gaming now, man? Honestly, Stan, about 100 bats. I this weekend I swung 4 different bats. I swung the DDT, Roberto Manaya's Platonia Power bat or Platino Power. I swung the new Easton Tantrum, and what was the other one? Oh, the Pink Anonymous. Oh yeah, I was trying to give you a selling point, Bob. 900, but you're batting 1,000 with it, so and you're taking pictures out, so you don't count. I don't know. Bob's got his own bat. It says Bob. No answer from the live. Yes. What do you mean no answer? She li I don't understand. I've never I've never had this issue where somebody hasn't been able to get on. So I know she said she's had issues before. She's had to use like somebody else's phone or something. So um, hopefully she can come on. If not, we'll keep talking about VAPs. But these are what we're swinging next week. Or the new blackout Jeff Kessler's. Oh no, this is I'm sorry, One Piece Monster Bat. Charlie got us this so we can test out 27.5. I think. Man, I should have wrote down them. I have the numbers here, but I should have wrote it on here. I usually get better. Charlie, you remember it was 27.5? Oh yeah, 27.5 came in at 26.8, 16.9, and 9.8. So it's a light half ounce, but it feels pretty good. We have high expectations of that. I did get to swing Ron Yeager's Blackout X. Man, that bat's phenomenal. And then we did the new Blackout Dave Velasquez OG matte finish. So hopefully, I'm excited about this one. I like matte finish bats better. I'm not a big glossy or spin tech guy. I square everything up so it knuckles. If I square it up, then it knuckles. So nobody wants that shit. You need to look into a plate called Pristine, bro. It works better than Rage. Oh, really? Yeah, you do, Chino. You and your 24s. I proved to you you hit 27, 28 is good. You were hitting bombs. You hit 5 in a row. See? You need to look at to the plate from call. Ask Charlie. He told you the same thing. Call the Reese. Okay. I'll what's up, Sammy? Bob, I'll call you after this so you can tell me what it is. So I can hopefully we can get her on here. But yeah, these two bats right now. We also have the Anarchy One Love, Barry Roberts, my buddy, Mr. Anarchy Pro himself, Mr. Roberts. I don't call him Barry no more. I call him Mr. Roberts because he's a superstar. Uh, that's the last few bats we've gotten through him. Great guy. If you're in the Dallas area, great guy. Plays for Relentless 40s. We plays with Humbleson. Um, then there's another bat. Oh, Trey got the Easton Tantrum in a 27 for us to review. And I got the Anarchy One Love, and then Bubba got us the Victus Beacon. Uh, Me and Adam are real good friends. Fat Guy BP, and so we talked about it. He said that was one bet I should try. We should try. So, um, I will say, I will Stan, when you were asking Brandon, what's up, bro? I'll see you Sunday. Hopefully you're feeling better, bro. Can't wait to see you. This is this bat was pretty good. I swung this at Challenge Cup, 12-inch barrel, and the whole ounce in load. You could feel it. It's like a sledgehammer. I hit one to the third row of the parking lot. You know how big that field is. So felt good. This one at 18. Let's see the short porch monster. I already told you that, but the like I told you, these things are hard to the DDT, but it's 28. But it feels good. I mean, I like the DDT bats. It's more of a control swing. I don't know, but I still swing out my ass. But I don't know. Somehow it works for me. If it works. It works. As Charlie says, if the bat is good, the bat's good. But this bat is really good. But this one's testing kind of low. It's like 150. So I don't even, guys. If I can't get on, I will join tonight with Tabby Lee's phone. Okay, sounds good to me. Hopefully early because I got a basketball game to go to. My son's high school is in playoffs. They win this round, they go to the Final Four or something, or maybe they go to the finals. I don't know. So let me see if it works. If not, I'll just keep talking about bats. I got a lot of bats to talk about. I mean, there's so many bats that are so good that we've swung over this. And me and Charlie swung them today, and I was, come on, Stacy, roll that snake. Mama needs a new pair of shoes. Well, it happens, I guess. I'll kind of go over what I swing. What I mean, there's no real. I think I'm just trying to try everything out. Just like there's so many great bats out there nowadays. Like you can't. I hit certain bats really, really, really good. What's up, Bubba? How you doing, brother? And certain bats I don't. Um, I'm struggling with this two piece on some of these. Mingo, let's go, Mingo. Waiting on Stacy. She's having issues. She got one of those flip phones, the Blackberries. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, yeah, she is a. Stacy's got what? You remember those old cell phones that you had to connect to your car lighter? That's what she's got. So she's trying to figure it out. I'm just busting your balls, Stacy. Was hoping she'd come on. Haven't had a lady join me yet. Was kind of hoping Stacy would have been able to get on. I know she's had issues. What's up, Bob? How you doing, bro? Coach of the year right there. Uh, I wish those other bats were here so I could show you. Got so many bats here. We had so many things. I mean, it's crazy. I'm sure I have some over there that I can't see right offhand. We destroyed. What's up, Gabe? How you doing, man? Best third baseman around. What's up, Chad? How's Hawaii? Is the weather nice? You Air Force guys don't work anyways. Just kidding. You're probably sitting out there in your thong, Trey's thong, and sunscreening. It says SP across it, and then on the back it says Roberts. Trey's got a new line of thongs coming out. It's gonna be it's gonna have his initials on it across the crotch part. So William Roberts, WR, and then we come in different colors. See, I ain't lying. I know how you Air Force guys are. I hit with lead and Steve the other night, Chad. So I hadn't seen Dan Miller in a minute. I don't know where he's at. He's probably running marathons now, so he don't come around much. Um, I did see Frank out in Florida. Glad he was able to come join us or come watch me play. So Florida was nice. Got to see Marcus. I mean, I got to see a bunch of people, man. It's crazy how many people I got to visit and talk to. What's it say? Shaving. What's it? Oh yeah, saying shaved is the way to go. You right. Um, I couldn't read it. You know, Stacy. Rock to Dalton. I get there. Okay. Did you? Oh yeah. Charlie, you know I gotta mess with him. He's not on. That dude. Okay, so it's supposed to be me and him. We're supposed to be doing these things, and he has yet to be sitting next to me here. I'm wait. You know, I got chairs for him. So he can sit right here. But he don't want to. He's got this thing called work, and I always tell him that I got. Yeah, there you go. We get one like that. Should it be that leather, the batting glove leather for a thong? Shit, we'd sell out. Trey special. Okay, thanks. Um, Trey Roberts, West Texas Glove Man thongs. That sounds like a winning sell. I mean, people would buy that. People, your love life will increase tenfold if you wore those. I mean, women would. We'll make sure we get the women edition and men's edition. So, and then your love life will be the best it ever is if you get the Trey Roberts thongs from West Texas Glove Man for sure, hands down. I mean, look at him. Trey looks like a model. I mean, how could you resist him? He's our model for. I mean, look, he always bends over in front of the camera, anyways. Oh, a little dehydrated from hitting. Charlie made me get it there at 5 in the morning to hit. Just kidding. It was like 7:45, I think, when we started. So, Chris, how's Washington? Cold? When do y'all start playing, Chris, over there? When's your first big tournament? Uh, I that could. Oh, I'm sorry. I was talking about Trey. Hey, you were the one that started it. The schooner or later. Hell yeah, dude. So I'm talking about Bob. Chino, why don't you come join me, Chino? Because Trey never does. You can come over. You could talk. I watch your podcasts on Wednesday night. If you don't know, Chino has his own talk show, and it's local stuff like country, Tejano. Oh, next weekend. Puro Pero show. You can look it up on his Facebook, and it's pretty good. You got to watch it. So, um, what's up, Robert? How you doing? Yeah, it's pretty good. They bring a lot of talent in. They play music and they do interviews and they help the community. He's always traveling for that too. That dude's more busier than me. Chino's always traveling. I don't think he's at home anymore. Change of residence, the road. Oh, hold on, I can't. You should invite me over. Well, come over. I don't need to invite your family. Yes, sir. Anytime. What's up, Bruce? How you doing, brother? When's those new Wicked bats coming out? I'm waiting. Charlie's waiting. I know that for sure. We love those bats. Well, we love Josh Ball's bat. I know that was one of my favorites. What's up, Phil? How you doing, brother? It was great meeting you out there, Mr. One Love. Uh, he played with what was it? Connecticut, right? Phil. Now I don't know how y'all live up there. Ain't no way. I can't. I mean, I was looking at the weather just in like Chicago, and it was like fucking 40. Hell no. Y'all don't have that shit. It's like 84, and or yeah, it's a little windy. It's supposed to rain this weekend, so it's gonna be shit, crazy. But at least we get hit all day, This month, awesome. I want to swing it. I want to swing that new one. Josh's new bat. Balls out. Yeah, Charlie. I couldn't remember the name of it. I call it Josh Moore's bat. Yeah, that bat's phenomenal. Is that what you're gaming, Bruce? The new one? Are you gaming the balls out? Yeah, we like that. We blew up two of them, and they both did phenomenal. We had like 600 swings on both of them. Honestly, that's what you want from a bat. I mean, we've had bats a couple that haven't lasted us, but these newer ones. I noticed if you take care of them, you hit them right. As they always say, and obviously our weather, we can hit all the time. But like one thing I learned from Dave was, obviously the inload. You're gonna compression these bats faster than you are, with the inloads like this, where it's an ounce inload. You're gonna crack these faster. So put minimum swings on it. Marcus talks about it. Adam talks about it. Like this bat is a 28, right? It's for I don't have it on it, but it's already tested 150, and it's got like 170 swings on it. But this bat is not made for BP. This bat, yes sir. It was great meeting you. Hey dude, you have a pretty swing too. Fucking lefties always got pretty ass swings. Um, uh, this is a 12-inch barrel, so even shrinks, so it's even. This is going to collapse faster. Um, and obviously hitting for Dave for 7 years. Yeah, five and then two with oh, dagger two. Yeah, that's a really good bat. The dagger Charlie we finished the review and Charlie kept it, or it was his really, but he took it back and still was swinging it and was still getting great performance out of it. Um, but like I was telling, this bat doesn't. These bats like this, you're gonna if you have a big inload, you minimize the swing. Like you could probably. I will say one thing about the DDT bats, they drop really quick on compression, but then they hold like at 175. This one surprised me. I guess they figured it out because like I have ones that are testing 150, 140, and I'm still hitting the ball 400 feet with them. I mean, it makes no sense, but reminds me of the Mario Fosters. That's what these, not, I'm just talking about how far I can hit the ball with them when they get compression. I'm not saying they feel and they swing like that. There's no way. They have a different feel. And that's the only bad thing about bat testing is, you know, obviously we swing a lot of lighter stuff because the guys I hit with don't swing 28s, just me and Charlie. Bill's kind of in between. He'll swing 26s one day and then he'll swing a 28 the next day. I don't, as Bubba calls him, Sheldon from Big Bang Theory. That's if you ever hear Charlie and Bubba and Bill talk, they sound like two mad scientists talking to each other. I don't think they speak English when they talk to each other, to be honest. But anyways, and then uh, where was I going with that? But like that bat fit him, not every bat. I'm high. We're high on this bat. Uh, if it was not, because we're done with testing this bat. If it was, I would give it to Bubba to swing because he swung this bat really good. But Bubba also swung. Me and Bubba swung this one really good. I will say, Matt, whatever going to a one piece was better. I just wish, like, I wish this was a 28. It runs a little light. Like this one was a 17.495. See, if I could get a 17.8 and 9, and I kept the hand weight, like just another 4.4 here, maybe point 0.5. Shit, I probably game this motherfucker. It feels good. Like I mean, the weight through it, everything. This thing, phenomenal. I can't think of anything that isn't phenomenal. Like the days of they don't do it. I've noticed the newer bats are not as sledgehammer as they used to be. Like I think of the old Onyx bats, like that orange one that Chino games, the orange and black handle one. That thing was phenomenal. I used to game it too, and love that bat. And that bat lasted a long time. These bats are not. some of these bats are not designed to last for that long. I mean, we've hit some really. I mean, we swung that red, white, and blue from Onyx, and that fucking bat was phenomenal. But that's a sledgehammer. That's a bat that, I mean, we swung the 27, and I don't think I could have swung the 28. I'm not saying I couldn't swing the 28, but control wise, I need the 27. Um, so I think that one was kind of like you go. That reminds me of the original, like that blue and black 13-inch barrel from Onyx and the orange and black 12-inch barrel from Onyx. You know, those were crazy. Like the hand weights were like 7.5s. No, come on, you're D elite now, Charlie. You're not E no more. Cut yourself some slack. Charlie always talks shit that he don't hit the ball well. He's out there to get quotes to cut grass or something for Trey. No, Charlie. Everybody has a. You see, all five of us have a different. You know, six of us when we get Meme out there, but we all swing differently, and we're all different sizes. You know, obviously Bubba's like 9'4", and nobody likes the guy. And he swings out his ass every time. Trey is just a square ball. He's getting better at cutting the ball, and he's driving the ball further. And yesterday was the first time I think I've seen him hit a ball on the other field in a long time. And is a very controlled swinger. I just happen to be the best looking and the best player out there out of all of them. They all suck. They're lucky they're around me. Just kidding. It's a joke. But I am the best looking one. We'll say that. They're all ugly dudes. You know, they're definitely ugly. They're lucky. You know, if we did a modeling show, they'd just cut their pictures out. But E Elite, but E Elite, my bad. It was something elite. I'm gonna call Jason Torres and tell him to bump you to D Elite. Watching your videos. Um, so man, I was hoping Stacy would come on, but I guess we'll have to. She's driving right now, so um, man, if I could get somebody else to join, I would. I would. I don't know what else I can get this last minute without getting off the phone and calling them. I tell Adam to come on, but he's probably not watching. He's probably working. You know, so there you go. Dump man. If it wasn't for us, Chad, you wouldn't have no job. You're lucky you have me around. We have to carry all the weight. Y'all don't do nothing but fucking eat, seafood and shrimp and, you know, sit in the fucking barracks and dream about army guys, how good we are. That's what y'all do. Sit in the fucking mess hall. That's all y'all do, read books. We have to, uh, what was the other thing? I do want to get the 13-inch barrel on this. I heard that one was really good too. Yep. Yeah, you are. Yes, I am. I want to get we have obviously it's a 12. This was a 28.5, but it does not, like, honestly, a 29.5, maybe a 35, 30.5 with this. Because even everybody, when I picked it up, I, I didn't tell them the weights of this. And they were like, that's a 27. I went, no, it's a 28.5. And they're like, no way. I was like, yeah, that's how light it feels. But they're waiting again on these. Like this one was, dang it, I have it right here. This one was a 17, 1, and 11. So that's how 11. That's usually a balance pad because of, but the inland is, so they put a lot of cable and free internet. I know, dude. I didn't know what AC was. There was 3 weeks where I had to take a shower when I was fucking in Kuwait. You motherfuckers were always in the back rear with the gear, as they say. I know how you are, Chad. You still like that. You couldn't survive. What's the ball is the best? Oh man, this ball right here. I'll show you. If we can get the ones that Bill got us. There's two. If you can, these two right here, the hardcore Thunder this bad. This ball is class Pro M and this GSL ball, and these two balls fly, bro. Hardcore. If you get hardcore is usually what you're swinging. These are just 44 375. There's nothing. It, I don't want to say they're like the rocks because the rocks were hot, but they're similar to the soft cover. You know, the hard. So I was waiting for you if you were here. I'm waiting for. Honestly, I had something lined up, and she hadn't been able to join Chino, so I didn't really have anything backed up for it. I just thought I could, you know, till she got on. See, she tried adding herself again. But yeah, these balls right here, this is what we use. But you see, this is our problem. You can't have nice things, you know. Balls break eventually, but these balls are really good for weather-wise. These are our training. So we take 2 rounds, and these are the first two. Not as good. Are you crazy? Those are really good, Chad. Oh yeah, the Onyx balls. But you can't use those anywhere really, Bruce. Those new Onyx. I haven't swung the new one, but the one before. Yeah, but I heard the new Onyx balls were good. How do I tape my bats? Original tape? No, I take all the original tape off. You know, like I mean, this is how I tape all mine. I use that medical tape. You know that can and I use a knob. Obviously, nobody else. There, I think I'm the only one. Me and Bill use the knob. Charlie will use it because it's there, but Trey and they don't like the knob. That's why sometimes I'll tape them like this. Oh, that was my bat. That's why I see like, and I'll be able to put the Dudleys. Oh, they were awesome. I still got a 28. Runs a little light. 27, 28. Trey's got the 27 Perry. I don't, he has it with him. You can try it out. Yeah, yeah. These are what we get to use, Chad. So, use hockey. Oh yeah, that stuff's good too. The hockey tape. That shit don't for like sweaty. The only bad thing about this medical tape is like how quick he gets like ill. I have to change it out so often. Like if I have a bat last me a little longer, it won't. But the hockey tape, yeah, he's Bruce is right though. And see, then you got people like fucking uh Bubba who fucking pull on my tape and then they jack it all up and a bunch of momos, don't know what they're doing. Because then he's always moving this thing up. Just fucking use the handle. Don't be fucking use the knob. I'm gonna start taping all the bats like this. So then they got fucking nothing they can do. What is it? Oh, I can't read all that, Stan. Let all. I have to. Some. Oh yeah, I'm sure it's about veterans. Thanks, Stan. I wish I could read all. You want me to show you how to do it, Jeff? You want me to show you how to hit these balls so they fly for you? You Air Force guys got soft hands, so you'd be like, swinging soft like that. I honestly I can't tell you the difference in either one of them. I mean, we've hit both of them pretty good, so I don't. I mean, this is we bought what we game here. Obviously most of the tournaments. Um, one ball I do like a lot, and we gained it in New Mexico when we played last year, and Rio Doso is let me find one. This ball, this mortar short porch ball, is phenomenal. 44. This ball, I mean, 44 375 composite. This ball is really good. I love these balls. Me and Adam talked about this. This is probably my favorite. Like regular, Obviously, if you get to swing like a stadium or something, but those red stitch balls, like, where's that ball at? I'm trying to find. These balls aren't bad for practice. Like we practice with these Razos, but they're not gonna. I would never game this ball, but it's pretty good for practice. I noticed these don't weigh as much. Like these were 6. I think. You know what? I can weigh them right now. I got time because Stacy didn't want to join me today because she don't like. I'm just kidding, Stacy. I'm busting your balls again. I was really hoping to get Stacy on, but like I can weigh these real quick. So let me see how much it is. See, 6.4 ounces. See, they're the same as a hardcore. That's why I like using them. Yeah. No, I swung it, Dennis. I swung it at. I got one for when I went to play Challenge Cup, and I swung it. It's pretty good. Like mine is 18.2 and a 9.1 on the hands, and that's kind of the weights I like because this is a 28. But it's really good. It's a really good bat. You swing anonymous, you'd like it. I mean, it's just a 12 inch. It's just a little heavier than the 13s. Like my 13s were 17 fives, 9 1s, 9 2s. So it's just zero point 0.5, zero point 0.6 more on the end. Um, but yeah, those balls I like a lot. Um, what else do we do? Yeah, obviously I take my bats like this, and I think that's because I overlap like this, the way I hold the bat. And I cracked this bone before inside here. Bubba does it all the time. You can see it on his hand. I'll have him show you one time when we're live. He breaks that fucking right here. What's up, brother? Frank, how's the weather over there? So when I was at Challenge Cup, I ran into Frank, and I couldn't remember I played him, but then I remember we played him in Vegas, and they were the team that put us out. No, our first loss. What was the name? Dilly, Dilly or something, right, Frank? Or something like that. Really good team. And he hit the home run to tie it up. So I knew I remembered his big ass when I saw him out there. The weather sucks, I imagine. You see, you should move to Texas. I told you. Weather, look, I was hitting this morning. Look, and I'm in shorts. I know you're probably wearing pants. You know, that's why you want to move to Texas. You ain't got nothing to worry about. So, um, Chino, give me something else to talk about. What else did the people want to know? No, I'll tell you. I'll show you what I'm starting to wear now. These are my favorite shoes. So I don't know if it matters, but these are my favorite. So I got the white and black. Love these shoes. So my favorite. This was one of my favorite bats of all time. Besides Dave Velasquez's first bat. Love this bat. Batted like a million with it. Dilly. Yeah. See, I knew. I remember. Y'all had a really good team, and I showed you the videos where I hit all those home runs against you. Remember? We were talking about it, but this is still my all-time favorite, I guess, right now. I mean, there's so many. Mario Foster. Mario, bring your bat back. I know you're not with them no more, but you can make it somewhere else. That tantrum's close to it, but this bat, running what shoes? I just showed you the shoes. Fast as fuck. Oh, my ex-wife's calling. Huh. Still, Gino's got one of these. It's my big brother supporting me. Batting gloves. Yeah. You know what? I'll show you mine. I got about 4 pairs that I love, but the ones I really gained. And I do like. So these were my favorite. Let me come over there. These were my favorite. So I had Todd Cox made these. Obviously short porch, but I love these. When I was the short porch. These yeah, I always keep evidence, Frank. So you know I love these. These are my favorite. But bad thing is, got to play on a team with orange, and Powerhouse worked out because we were orange and navy. Now our new colors are this color, teal and orange. And well, I guess I could still wear them. But I do like these a lot from Anonymous. But these are really good. But these are what I've been like. I don't these new leather from West Texas Glove Man. I'm not just saying that because that's what I rep for. But these are phenomenal. These are my these are really good. These are a different one. So these are a little thicker, like these kind are a little thicker. Oh, I love these. Like they're a little thicker, like the padding on them right here. But sometimes I feel like I mean, the padding right here. Sometimes I need like that more like um, Franklin batting glove. Sometimes because I'm a little, I don't know, I'm a little retarded when it comes to things like that. Like what's Bubba's word he uses? Uh, I forgot. That's the way he says it too. So, uh, and then yeah, I love these. These are my go tos, and they actually match my new uniform this year. Even for 40s, which is great. I wore them all weekend. I showed my videos, 19 for 21. Those size small. No, these are large. They just look small because I'm not, I guess, camera angle. Extra large, actually. I don't wear, yeah, I wear extra large. So, Frank. Yeah, dude. Still, this is the best bat. If you want to bat 1,000, you should have got this bat. That's all I'm saying. Well, you can't get it no more unless you find somebody hoarding it. Um, guess it just depends. Everybody, there's really good bats all over, man. If you ever, oh, yeah, you're right. But you don't ever invite nobody. I want to play with you. But y'all got like 30 dudes with Johnny. Oh, let me see. Maybe I can get her. Maybe she's got it. Stacy, are you coming? I've been waiting, Stacy. Please come through. I'm running out of things to talk about. Oh yeah, dude. Mike, you already know that 50 cal, but I forgot to tell you I cracked it. I have it over there. I have one in my bag over there that I use here and there. Let me grab this bat. My brother Mike is. If you have never met Mike Helms, he's a great dude. He used to swing for Anarchy. Now he's a Suncoast guy playing for their 60 major team, major plus team. Dude can hit rake, flat out rake. I'm just seeing if Stacy come on before I go check. Trying to get Stacy on. Please keep my fingers crossed. Break cross the fingers. Run out of balls to talk about bats and batting gloves and weather. It's so good here. Sucks where y'all are at, Frank. Sorry. Chad lives in good weather too. Oh man. See, my balls stay inside, so this is my game room. So I don't. Nobody can yell. My girl can't yell at me about all my stuff out here because that's what this is for. Well, it's really for like when I have Christmas stuff. So, hey man, I got some Whataburger. You want some? I had it last night. I was thinking about you while I was eating it because after you said In and Out, I thought, man, I better get some Whataburger. I know how much Hector loves Whataburger. I can't get Stacey to come on. Hector, it'll probably be later when she gets to Dalton, Georgia. She's playing there. No, that's this week coming up, Terry. Uh, I'm here. We were supposed to play this weekend, but we pulled out because it's supposed to rain in College Station. Hold on, let me get this bat from Mike. I'll show what Mike was talking about. My buddy Mike. These are really good bats. So when I went to Minnesota 2024, I got to hit with him, and he gave me this bat, 13-inch barrel. but this is my favorite. It's still this, these bats are phenomenal. 12-inch barrel, 1 ounce, 13 half ounce. Mike Helms, Army guy. That's why we get along so well. He's not lazy like them Air Force dudes. Hector, I would have brought some crowns for you. You Marines need them. I didn't bring. I didn't. I do have some crowns in here for you if you do come here. So, but so we did batting gloves, bats, and I guess she didn't join. Talked about my bats that we swung this week. Any questions about the bats? I got a Juno that we swung. These are all the bats that we reviewed these last. This was our fifth time we swung. We'll still review this because we only did this one 2 times. So this, what's Phil saying? It's 8. Oh, well, Myrtle Beach, of course. Tight invite though. Gonna swing tonight. Nice. What bat you swinging, Phil? Dane called me earlier. I got to call him back. I was kind of in the middle of hitting. How do I prefer a big tournament? Uh, that's a good question. It'll be. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. For that thing, right, Hector? Um, yeah. Uh, Kip told me. Kip and Fatty from San. They're gonna be there. Um, the 19th. Yeah, I told him I was gonna try to make that come by and see them, and because Austin's only about 45 minutes north of me. Um, Chino had asked how I prepare for a tournament. For me, the day before, I make sure I eat something good because I don't really eat in the morning. So I kind of like I'll eat like a little bit of eggs and maybe some protein just to keep me fueled till it's time to go. But so like the night before, it's all I don't know. It's been the same thing for like if we travel somewhere, which we always travel because we don't play a lot here in San Antonio. They kind of killed. So I, Roberto's talking about all those home runs I hit this weekend with this bat. He wanted to hear about them. So, but I usually eat steak and a salad the night before. And it doesn't matter wherever, Outback's, Roadhouse, something. And then I try to make sure I sleep early enough, so Chino don't yell at me about not hitting a home run one time out of 10. Uh, he says he'll be the DHH. And then, I get up early and we BP. I, you know, I think it's important, especially at our age, senior ball wise, you need to get out there and swing before you play. So if you play at 8 in the morning, you need to be out there at 6:30 or 7, swinging 10 to 15, 20 if you're a little tight. If it's cold, I always go 20. If it's warm, I'll do about 10 to 15, or till Chino says no more. When obviously I play with Chino. This will be the first year I don't play with Chino because he don't love me no more. Um, So I play 40s with GT 40s and 50s with Powerhouse, but Chino's playing 60s and with Rockin' Legends, 55s with one all and 50s with Alamo Heat. Great dudes, family to me. Um, and then I like during games, I'll try to eat light and I'll have like beef jerky and stuff like that. And I learned that from Dave, just kind of little here and there. Try not to have a big meal because in between is a long time. Especially at our age, it's not like when you were 25 or 30 and you can kind of just pick up and go. You still got to warm up. I take practice swings if it's a long break. Like I will always take practice swings. Nah, Chino. See, Chino, he didn't get cut. He didn't want to. He didn't want to. He said there was too many white guys on the team. uh, so that's it. I mean, I make sure I go to bed early that night, and if you have sex, make sure you're on the bottom. And she does all the work. Don't do all the top. Don't be doing all those freaky positions. You need to save your legs for the next morning so your coach ain't yelling at you. Um, how do I stay loose? I honestly, Terry, just in between, like like I you see me, I usually swinging like my weight bat or something, or try to stay moving. I can't sit down too much. Like even if it is a long break, I can't sit down because I don't need to lock up or anything. Believe it or not, I ran a lot this past weekend for people because, and I'm the oldest guy on the team, for 40s. Yeah, oh yeah, Bubba. Yeah, Bubba's got a different way of thinking, but not everybody's built 8'4" and can hit the ball a mile. But I hit a couple of Bubba home runs this weekend, so I was living. Me and Bubba, go ahead, Bubba. Tell him we made the same amount of outs this weekend, bastard. uh, no, I don't drink liquid IV. Too much sodium. Pickle juice, I do sometimes. I drink a lot more like water, just regular water, and some Powerade Zero. Like I limit this because of sodium. Yeah, we made two outs. Me and Bubba together Bubba made two outs and I made two outs. But Bubba left after the third game. uh, so I try to watch my sodium intake. But you always stay hydrated. If you drinking a lot of water, you gotta, and you can't start the day of, not even the day before. Uh, like if you start Friday, if your tournament starts Friday, you need to start Tuesday night, Wednesday morning, Thursday. You needed a lot of water to stay water. I mean, I go through a lot of water, and I drink a lot. And I drink I for every 3 bottles of water, I'll drink one of these. So that's how. But I do not do liquid IV. The sodium level is like 6 or 700. And, um, I know it helps, but it's not helping me. I notice I get more cramps when I drink it. Pickle juice, on the other hand, that's really good. Just try to watch my carb intake when I'm playing too, so I don't get full, like overly full. And I do like protein bars. I eat too. This is a good one right here. I just finished. I had to eat something because I mean these barbells. So my girl, their trainer said this is what they recommend to all their kids that play. So I started eating these, and they're really good. Barbell. This is my favorite one too. The peanut caramel one. So I don't. It's 200 calories. Uh, I forgot where the protein was in on this. Maybe I shouldn't have ripped it all up like a jackass I am. I forgot. But I noticed I started eating these a little more. Keep them. I do not drink when I play. I will drink afterwards. Uh, if I'm a little amped up, I might have one beer. Like if I can't, because I got real bad PTSD. So sometimes if I make one out and I can't get out of my own head, I'll drink a beer in between a game just to try to cool me down. But that's the most. I'll drink one beer here and there. I don't even if we go eat, like say we win and we come back Sunday morning, I might have one beer that night just to help me go to sleep. But I can't. Some of these dudes can do that. I can't do that. I can't drink like that. I just try to settle down, my nerves, I guess. So I'm ready for Sunday, um, or Saturday, or whatever. Because lately our tournament's been starting on Fridays. I guess the older I get, I wonder like Chino starts probably on Thursdays because he's playing 70s now with Bill. Just kidding, Chino. No, you're playing 60s. Congratulations again on getting the Hall of Fame. That's a big accomplishment. But has anybody noticed that ever since he got in the Hall of Fame, he doesn't come out and hit with us? All of a sudden, he's big time, bro. He don't even think about us no more. So that's no more orange and black bats. I already showed your bat. They busted. Actually, I do have one that I saved for just home run sakes. And I'll show you. It's it's still, but it's like 145 is his bat. Ooh, J. Lou's bat. But you can see all the His bat is, but it's a sledgehammer. I mean, literally, sledgehammer. It was like 18.5, 8.4, 8.5 on the hand. So, and got to meet J. Lou, great dude, man. I know you do, Chino. You're on my chats. That's why it's funny when you always go tight invite. I'm like, well, you didn't show up. All these people are like, why come you don't invite Chino no more? What's up, DT? How you doing, bro? Thank you, brother. Appreciate you, man. Great. I always love seeing you, man. If you ever get to watch DT do his thing, he's a great ball player. Swing, wicked guy. Swings for wicket. Can hit the shell ball. Plays for Texas Iconic. Is that what it's called? Team Iconic, Texas. They got a bunch of superstars and they like to throw people out. You know, he's got this dude Nate Lilly on his team that likes to go tell the umps to throw guys standing outside of the dugout, throw them out. Just kidding, Nate. Nate's a great dude too. They have a phenomenal team. I can't wait to see them again. That was the only loss we had until we got to the final when we got double dip in Houston earlier in January at Winter Worlds. They beat us in pool play. They beat us pretty good. I'm glad we didn't have to play them again. We got lucky. Nah, we got on fire. We just played hot. We weren't good. We didn't hit that well against them. Plus, I got tossed after the first inning. Nah, man, DT, you do your own thing, bro. I love watching people improve their swings and work hard. There's too much hate in this game, man. You can't not. I tell people I love watching them because I do. I mean, I'm being honest. I don't know, like Chino's a big idol of mine. Like I love watching Chino play. You know, he's always been one of my favorite. You know, because it's like it's so easy for that guy. Like he always gets a hit. I need to show y'all, and then he'll tell you too, and they'll come up there and hit. Oh yeah. Uh, sorry, my ex-wife's texting me because she's asking me if I need to pick up my son from school early. Um, Basketball game tonight. Um, but I got a lot of people I love. I love to idolize. Um, Obviously, Bill hitting with us now. Bubba in his own way, he's an asshole to me, but I still love to watch him swing. Charlie, Trey, what we do to get better. We don't hurt each other. Try to help each other. We talk a little shit. That's what guys do. But at the end, like I mean, we don't say a lot of things to each other that you might not hear on camera that we'll talk to each other about if we're doing something wrong or if we did. Oh yeah, you hear that, Chino? Bubba only likes seeing you because Gracie's around. I don't know, Phil. I mean, we're trying to hold on. We're trying to play our first 50s tournament. Our 40s team don't really travel that like that. We mostly area like that. We don't have a schedule of us going out. But and we'll show you what Roberto this bat is the one that hit over the lights a few times this weekend. I know you can't buy this bat no more, but great dude. He's on here right now. Great dude. But what I liked about this one's an 18-1 and an 8-9 on the hand. So I like the inloads on these. Roberto, you got another 28 you can send me? I wish I could find another 28. I reached out to Rob Peters, but he had got rid of his because I would have took that thing off of him. I've been killing it with this bat, but I don't know how much life it has left in it. Great bat, great guy too. There's so many people. I can't. Ron Yeager, David Ireland, Brandon Murray's, the Roberto Manayas, the Donnie Hudsons, the fucking Crackers, the JD Jenners. All the guys I've met. Recently, just getting to watch them actually play. Chinos, the Bubbas, you know, Perry's, the Trey's, the Charlies. I mean, I love watching them. Like even some of these 40s guys I play with. Got some guy. That's when you're getting fucking old. Is when you see guys playing with you now. Like I got Eric and JT were out there and uh, Chopper Eric and Paco and all them just playing. I'm thinking, Jesus, I'm getting that old now. Like these guys are already playing 40s. Like, I'm 53 and these guys are just turning 40. It's crazy. But it's great to see the young talent coming out and playing and getting to play against them. I played with them when they were in their 20s and I was in my early 40s, and now I get to play with them when I'm 50s and they're in their turning 40. Even though I think all those, but there's so many people that I love to watch play. I mean, it's great to watch people play. Like you know, my teams. I get lucky to watch a bunch of guys that can actually flat out hit or play really good defense. You know, I mean, it can go on and on. I mean, that's my biggest pet peeve is the fucking hate that we have in softball. Should be excited to watch people. Like, I mean, you do your thing. Everybody's gonna mess up. I mean, last night Lee got popped up to the shortstop. It's a league, but I get mad at myself. But I know people expect more out of me because as much as hitting I do. But human, dude, you're not gonna make everything. I was swinging out my ass. I was trying to hit that motherfucker 900 feet against the wind. Because the bat before, I hit one that went out but came back in because the wind was so strong. So I was trying to make sure I didn't miss this one. But my first at bat, I hit a line drive off the fence. Probably no more than 8 foot. That motherfucker was definitely 100 miles an hour off. But this weekend I hit really good. But you're gonna have off tournaments. Just part of being. When you play this game, nobody's perfect. Nobody's gonna bat 1,000. You just you gotta play your 100% all the time and give your all to your team. And like they said, this you're playing for your team, not yourself. But obviously, you are playing for yourself because you got to hit the ball. You got to make the normal catches and all that. So 55. What's up, Bart? There's the man himself, Mr. Lemus. Yes, sir. Support, encourage. Life is too short, man. If you don't do that, life will. There's too many people that have passed away recently, and I know DT's lost one, somebody we all know, Gotti, uh, love playing against that dude, man. And he was in 45 or something, 46 years old. So, yeah, life is too short, man. You don't know what people go through either on their outside life. So, um, obviously, for I can't read what you put there. Step it up. Yeah, I remember him from RCM. Well, I also remember playing him East Texas a lot. I was playing with that Bang Bros team out of Shreveport, so I played against him a lot. Yes, sir. Leave between the lines. You're right about that. I mean, when you're outside, you're gonna play. You don't, yeah. I mean, as they always say, you're not friends when you're on the field, but you don't want nobody to get hurt, and you want to play hard, and you want to win. You want to, even if there is your friend across the street, on the other side, it's part of the game, But you don't want to get hurt. But at the end of the day, when you're done, softball's over with. They still have lives, You still got, you still do your, you still got to go home and go to a job and take care of your kids, and you got a family and stuff. Most of us, do that. So you don't want nobody getting hurt. You don't. I guess it's gonna rain here. I was really hoping Stacy was gonna come on because I was not planning on her not being here. I didn't. I had a lot of questions lined up for her, but then obviously, when you got that BlackBerry phone. No, I'm just kidding, Stacy. I know you don't got BlackBerry, but the one good thing about me is I get to play. I get to hit a lot more than a lot of people, But also, in the same sense, I put in the work. I don't. I could sit here all day and do nothing, But I go do the work. I want to hit. I want to get better. I want to. I want to be to a point where you don't want to face me or anything. So you want to be that good, but obviously there's a lot more better players out there than I. Yes, sir, Bart. Anytime, bro. What's up, Brandon? None, bro. We just got done hitting this morning. I was waiting on Stacy, but Stacy couldn't join because her BlackBerry phone wouldn't connect. Her rotary phone, you know, those old ones like that where you back in we were growing up, the home phone is not connecting. AOL is not working for her. Yeah, I you got to work on your game, man. Even though like in our videos you just see us hit bombs, that's not what we work on in game or off the camera. So I've been working on a lot of things. So obviously you got to work, but you know obviously for camera purposes, we're trying to show you how long these bats, how they work, how long they'll last, and how far we can hit a ball with them. Um, and that's pretty much it. You know, just the durability and what the barrel feels like to each of us. You know, that's all we talk about it. But um, yeah, I mean, really don't have nothing else. I mean, I don't want to rant and rave about how you know softball needs to improve. You know, these rules too that they got or some fucking these new rules. You know, like I don't, you know the rules. Like if the ball hits you and you're outside the box or outside the dugout, we're grown ass men. Fine, it's an out. We understand. We take that, but don't make all of us stand inside the dugout to have. Well, I only want two people on deck. I don't. I mean, it's not like we're playing, you know, hardball or you know. I mean, it's you're right. As adults, people can get hurt by a foul ball, but more likely not. More likely, somebody's gonna get more hurt pitching. And oh, see, Stacy got an Android. That's why her problem is. Told you she got the flip phone. Stacy got that flip phone that from back from '84. You got that? I said Stacy, you had that big phone like here, you know, like the one that connected to your car, your cigarette lighter when you were smoking your Marlboros, like you know the one you connect like that. No, I'm just the big old brick, the brick phone. She's trying to. Man, I was really hoping she'd join. There's so much she could talk about. If you don't know who Stacey Carr is, you look her up. She's in the Hall of Fame. She fucking wins everything. Every time I see her, she's always winning. Like uh, she probably all tourney all the time. Oh, 85. She's probably all tourney. Everything I see her, she's all tourney, and she represents Showport's probably the best that a lot of people can do. You know, it's what you want is somebody that's as good as she is, and to be a good person too. And she swings the blackout. Is that right, Stacy? The blackout, the DDT blackout. I'm getting on it a bit. Yeah, I just kind of hope. How much longer you have, Stacy, before you get to um where you're going? I guess, and I'll see if I can come back and join. OG OG. Oh, the OG OG, the One Piece. Yeah, I put a picture of her where she was walking out with her. She still plays young ball, and Stacy's 59, 58, and she still plays with the young. And she can still hit it, and she can still pitch, and she can still play that. You know, she's in great shape, great person. She'll talk to you about. Um, I mean, nobody else. You know, there's a lot of people that represent companies really well, and she's one of the best ones to do it. So, um, I think you know, like there's a lot of great women I've seen, like you know the Megan Bazills and all that. Like you get to, you know, I love watching them swing, but they're 20 years younger than me. So Stacy, I'd rather watch somebody that's my age or a little older to see what they do. You know, I relate more to that than I do the younger people. So, um, 59 in May, man, and she still looks amazing. Uh, and she's still in great shape. So, I mean, it's like this when I used to play the Spider tournaments, Janie Turner would pitch for them. And like 60, and that girl could flat out catch everything and hit the ball, and it was crazy. Like, yeah, you're right. But you were you were the talent. You know, sometimes you're the talent of the team, and you could always tell. I mean, we got to watch you play in Vegas 2 years ago, right? 24 when I went with Dave, and I was there for the 50s. We went to watch you play, and obviously you're a phenomenal player. So, but like, there's some phenomenal players. Like, I like watching Patty play Albright from Suncoast. Um, I've never seen. I've obviously got to hit with Xena, but I've never seen them play in person. Or Rachel, obviously short porch. You know, like some of the women I was able to. Um, but you know, most of the co-ed I see around our area are the young people. Like, even this weekend when we were playing, they had young co-ed. You know, so I didn't even know any of the guys, more or less the women. So um, that's how old I am, I guess. When you're, yeah. But hopefully, how long, Stacy, before you get there? You got a while before you can get to. I ain't call my ex-wife because she keeps calling me. I don't know what's going on. Hope it's something my son didn't do. Team of studs, triple crown. Yep, she won the triple crown. I forgot. Worlds and Huntsman. Yeah, she's a winner. I told her I could be her bat boy if she needed one. So I can run for somebody. Be the bat boy. Come out there and pick up her bat, dust it off for her so she don't get it dirty. You always want to watch people that put that work in. She puts that work in. So let's see. Let's shoot for three. Three. Your time, or two, or three my time. I don't even know what time it is, to be honest. I can't see. Let's see what's up. Is that 3 Eastern or three? Stacy, is that 3 Eastern or three? I can't even see what time it is. Trying to see. So I know. I mean, which one it is right now? It's only 12:53 my time. So you're talking about three your time, or is that Eastern, Stacy, or oh, okay, Eastern time. All right. So in an hour, right, Stacy? Like in an hour, a little over an hour, just so I can go get ready. I gotta go pick up my son and call my ex-wife and all that. So, um, okay. I guess we'll be back in an hour. I'm hoping to get Stacy on here. I can talk to her then. But your time. All right. I'm gonna log off, guys. I appreciate everybody tuned in. Kind of saw my game room with all my bats and all my stuff that, like, my toys. And I'll bring Stacy on. We can talk, and I'll see you in about a little over an hour. About an hour. Come back on. Have Stacy on there. Okay. Uh, Appreciate everybody tuning in. See you about an hour. Okay. Yeah, I already have. She already sent me a friend request, Stacy, and I'll come back on it at. Well, you can text me, and I'll come back on it too. Okay. All right. Thank you. We'll see you soon.